Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Void Between Reality and the Land of Heckin' Nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we are going to be taking a look at the studio series Rise of the Beasts Deluxe Class Airrazor. And this is loosely based on her appearance in the Rise of the Beast movie. I say loosely because this is based on concept imagery, so she's not as feathered as she was in the movie, and of course she didn't have a robot mode in the movie. Basically, she was never designed to have a robot mode. She was always supposed to just be the bird mode, but obviously for toys they had to create a robot mode, so they used the Kingdom Airrazor mold. I originally wasn't going to buy this, but when I got the other Maximals, I'm like, you know what? No, they need to be a complete set. So I did buy it. This is the Kingdom Airrazor mold, just blown up a little bit, and obviously different paint and different head sculpt. So we'll just bring in for comparison. Come on, get everything straight. There we go. We have Kingdom Airrazor, and as you can see, they are about a head taller. So before we get into articulation, posability, all of that, or articulation, transformation, whatever, we will give you the customary look at Lay Noggin. It's a nice noggin. Wish the eyes were painted a little better. And it is more of an alien-ish head sculpt. But again, there was never any concept art for Airrazor's robot mode. According to TF Wiki, it was never even a thing. There was no concept art. There was no concept made for an Airrazor Beast mode. She was just always meant to be the robot mode. And again, as you can tell, she is more of a sleek metallic design instead of being very feathered like the movie model. But basically, all of the Maximals were based off of concept art and weren't changed when the models were changed for the movie. As you can see, she does have rocket launchers that clip into her arms. She doesn't have anywhere to store them. They removed the storage on the hips, so you'll just have them stored here in beast mode. As for posability, it's exactly the same as the Kingdom Airrazor mold. Shoulders go all the way around, but they do run into the kibble, so you have to do it like that. Head is on a ball joint, head is on a ball joint. Bend at the elbow, bend at the wrist, but that's for transformation. You do have to pull her beast mode head up a little bit so that you can get the waist articulation, but she can go 360. You do have to get the tail feather out of the way for her to be able to kick back all the way, but she can do that, and she can kick forward, and she can do the splits. Pretty deep bend at the knee. That is pretty much for transformation. And then she does have shin articulation, so she can kick out her foot like that. But that is for transformation. And of course, her wings do hinge out. Like so. So, very posable. Again, it is the same articulation as the Kingdom mold, because this is the Kingdom mold, just blown up a little bit. I feel like, though, if you were going to blow up the mold and embiggen it a little bit, wouldn't it have made sense to just embiggen it a little bit more and make it a Voyager? I get you had to have one of the Maximals at a deluxe price point. It just feels kind of weird the way they blew her up a little bit. But hey, it's still a good toy. The painting is nice. I really like... She does have some feather detail that is actually really good, and it is textured, which is very nice. So overall, decent robot mode. We'll go ahead and get into transformation. It is the exact same as the Kingdom mold, but we'll go through it for those who have not seen the Kingdom transformation. So first things first, we're going to come back and pull open that chest or that back panel. Then we're going to take the whole chest and just pull it up on these hinges in here. I don't know how well you can see that, but you just want to fold that all the way up. And we'll raise the camera just a bit. Then you're going to come to the head and just fold that in like so. Then you're going to come to the arms and just turn these up like so. Then you're going to take the arm, turn it around, and fold in the fist. And there's a little groove right in there, and those fists will slot in as so. Same on the other side. Just turn that around and just slot that in. And there's the torso done. Lower the camera again. Then we're going to take the waist and swing that all the way around 180. Then turn legs at the knees like that. Then we're going to take the legs and we're going to fold them up. And there's a little tab there that we're going to just loosely peg that into. And then bend the knee down. Do the same on the other side. And then we can just fold that up like that. And we can get the sort of shin thing in action. And there you go. There you have, oh, and splay out the wings, of course. And there you go. There you have your your Studio Series Airrazor in her, oh, forgot one step. You're just going to pull the head up like that and then snap that panel in like that. Now you have her in her bird mode. And it's a decent bird mode. Again, it is just the Kingdom bird mode, but a little bigger. Give you a look at the bird noggin, which is nice. You can get the mouth to open, but it's a little delicate, so I don't open it very often. But yeah, there's the bird mode, and it's decent. I mean, it's a decent bird mode. The bird mode wasn't really the focal point for the original one. It was just the absolute awesomeness that was the robot mode. But it does the job. It does the job. Again, it's a little too bright, and it's not feathery. It's not the mold. It's not the image from, or the model from the movie. Because she was a lot darker in the movie, and she had more feathers, and just looked a lot better. If they were to release the Maximals in a more movie accurate form, I would think about buying them. I'm happy with the ones I have, but I would probably buy this one if they decided to make a more movie accurate one. Because again, I will never pass up a chance to own another version of the Kingdom Airrazor mold, because it is just spectacular. So going back into robot mode, and then we'll give final thoughts on the figure. So we're just going to stand her up, or unpeg the legs, stand her up, turn, or make sure these are folded all the way in, turn the leg at the knee, like so, and like so, and then turn the waist all the way around, and we'll raise the camera. Fold in the wings, just kind of have them like that for now so you have some clearance. Take the arms out like so, fold them around, oop, knock over the figure. Then fold her missile pod or missile launchers down like so. Then come to the back and unpeg the head from the back panel and turn the head around like so. Then we're just going to take this whole chest assembly and rock it down on these hinges. Sometimes a little easier said than done. There we go. Just make sure she's all folded in. And there you go. There you have your I keep saying Kingdom. Your Studio Series Rise of the Beast Airrazor back in her robot mode. Do I recommend the figure? Bit of a mixed bag. If you're getting the other Maximals, then obviously get her. But if you're just getting like Primal, then, and you don't plan on getting all of the other Maximals, then maybe just kind of skip this one. This one is really by preference, but it is the Kingdom Airrazor mold, and the Kingdom Airrazor mold is amazing. So yeah, there you go. There you have your Studio Series Ride the Beast Deluxe Class Airrazor. I'm asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And yeah, remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.